folks, how you doing? Susie Meadows here. Welcome, welcome. We're going to do some paper crafting today. I teased you earlier. I showed you this gorgeous paper, and it's a card base, and it's like, it's too pretty to cut, but we're going to. And you know me, I can't always go with the pattern. I like using alternatives, so we're going to do some of that today. And I'm going to check on my iPad that we are broadcasting in the right spot. It is, make sure I'm here in the right spot. Okay, get rid of that button. Here we go. I think we're going. Come on now. There we go, baby. Yes, it looks like we're going. Great. Okay, I'm Susie Meadows, and it is Monday, January 29th. This is my normal Facebook Live time. Sorry, I haven't been putting events in Facebook lately. I haven't been advertising them ahead of time. Life's just been too busy. I'm going to get back to that one of these days. But in the meantime, I'm here. Yay! Hey, and I'm going to get you over to the workspace pretty doggone quick here. Yeah, so hang on. I'm going to get up and close and personal. And to do that, I got to hit the button and get over here. And don't be surprised if there's a critter that decides to visit us. Woo, that was crooked. Okay, let's try this again here. There we go. See if that works like this. Okay, that looks like it's really, oh, it looks like it's shrunk. Oh, anyway, doesn't matter. We're going to get going. Okay, gang, this is, next class is Tuesday, the day before Valentine's Day. So here, if you're local to Lebanon, so we'll put that there. Okay, this paper is just gorgeous. I looked at this, and I've had this a couple weeks. This is from the Paper Pumpkin, the lovely Lavender, and there are refills available, last I saw. I'll have to look again, but so anyway, so if you are interested, we do have goodies like this. But with this, the nice thing about Paper Pumpkin, it gives you everything you need. It has the adhesives, the papers, the directions. So like this one here is the tag. That was really pretty. I haven't put the string on it yet. And this one here is this card. And isn't that gorgeous? The only alternative I did on this was I added dragonflies, and that's only a piece of the paper. So you know me, I cut things. So, oh, and I use a different sentiment. Let's celebrate your anniversary. So these are two of them. The stamp set that comes with it, just a little something for you, which goes on this tag. Happy Valentine's Day. A big love and some nice foliage. So these are the stamps that come with it. And on this one, like I said, I didn't use that. This one is supposed to be Happy Valentine's Day. And I decided I wanted something different. So let's get these out of the way. Now, as I was looking at this gorgeous paper, this paper actually goes with the Perennial Lavender Suite. And I didn't buy this paper. I thought about it, but I didn't. I did get the butterflies and the perennial postage and these dies. So I got some of the things. But I didn't get everything because, you know, when you're on a budget, you can't get everything. But I did want to show you. Here's these butterflies. I haven't had a chance to play with them yet. But you can color. I've seen a lot of different folks color them, watercolor, do sponge, do different things. So I'm looking forward to playing with those. There's, how many of them? There's 40 of them. Cool. And then here's these pretty shimmer, the bling. And I think we'll use that probably today. We'll use some of these fine shimmer gems. And it looks like it's ombre. Of course, got a few kitty cat hairs. Imagine that. So, but it goes from the light lavender to dark purple to there. In fact, that's probably our Moody Mauve, our Gorgeous Grape, and our Highland Heather. So we'll keep those out. We'll probably play with those. Okay, and of course you get an ink spot, but I've got my ink pad, so I didn't need to use the ink spot. So, and we also, you know, Paper Pumpkin's doing some different things, gang. what they're doing is every quarter they are doing several, they're sort of bundling things. They're telling us ahead of time what they're going to be doing. So like they told us Lovely Lavender, and this coming up is Sweet Springtime. And it's going to have 9 projects, 3 cards. It's Easter and spring, treat boxes, and cards. Let me see. The color, the spot ink is Crumb Cake. And then March is Memorable Meadows. Great last name. Ha ha ha. Anyway, Pretty Flowers. It looks like there was an extra stamp set. And 9 cards with envelopes. And it looks like Garden Green. The nice thing is they are doing some add-ons. So this, and I've got this, but I've not been able to play with. These die cuts actually coordinate with each one of these 3 paper pumpkins. So I'm going to get those out. I haven't had a chance to play with them yet. I did run them through the die machine just to see what they look like. And you've got the script of love. You have a daffodil, and you have some foliage. So look out for those. I'll be playing with those. So, and these will go for the next 2 kits, which is lovely. Now, there's different ways of getting paper pumpkin. You can get them. You can put a credit card in and get it each month. Or if you want to tap into Celebration, this is the way you want to do it. You want to get a prepaid subscription for 3 months. And then you get a free goodie out of here. So, you know, and then you get 3 months. Now, you can still tell it to pause. If you're going out of town and you don't want to take it, you can say, nope, I don't want it this month. I want it next month. That's really nice about doing that. So, okay. So, if you got any questions, holler. This is where you get a hold of me, craftingwithsusie.stampinup.net. But let's get going. Okay, get these 2 out of the way. So, you notice I only showed you 2 of them. I did not show you this one here. So these are the pieces and parts we're going to use. Now, of course, I just got home, so I didn't get anything pulled out. You know, you think sometimes you can get home a smidgen early and nope. I tried, but it did not happen. So what I need, we've got our card base, which I'm going to do something different with this. But it says we need our card base. It needs this stamp set. It needs the width, it needs our twine, and it needs some pretty foliage. So let's get into here and get these things out. So I have not made this entire kit. I've just done one of each. So it looks like we need a small, this is for our width. And then we need one of these. And, oh, we need this pretty one with foil. And here's this one. So we'll get this out here. And we also needed the word love. So we've got love. And we need 2 little guys, 2 little lavenders. I don't grow lavenders in my beds. You know, initially I had always heard that, you know, lavender likes dry soil, and mine is not dry. But yet there's been, I know just around the corner, there is a lavender farm. So they are successfully raising lavender here in Indiana, even though it gets muggy. So, okay, so these are the pieces and parts I need. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with, let me pull these up. I'm going to go with the centerpiece. I like the centerpiece. So we need stamp pad. We need width is all we need to stamp on this little tiny dude here. So I'm sorry, I haven't been looking at comments. I don't know if there were any. So, but that's okay. Gang, you know you're watching live if you look up in that corner and you see the live rectangle. Otherwise, you are watching the replay, which is lovely. So we're going to open up our lovely, this is gorgeous crepe. And these are photopolymers, so they don't have cushion. So I'm going to, I always like to see what it looks like. It stamps pretty good. So let's bring this up here. Oh, my fingers won't even pick it up right now. That's okay. I'll scoot it over here so we can see. And we'll do width. There we go, done with that one. And we need this big guy on the foil. So let's ink this up. See what it looks like. Looks pretty good. So let's bring the foil up. And this is showing me I should ink it up right in the middle. So we'll do that. So we'll go right there. Okay, so that's great. Okay, so close up the ink pad. That's the wise thing to do. Let me see. Okay, instructions. The nice thing is, you know, it tells me when to use dimensionals, and they give you the pop-up foams, or to use the glue dots. And I've got both, but let's go ahead and make this pretty front. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So we will come back to the card base. We'll get that out of the way here. Put my instructions off to the side. And this is where it shows I'm going to put that down. I'm going to put this here and this here. Now I can use a glue dot. Here's our lovely glue dots. I actually like glue dots. Some people it drives them nuts. But I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue just because I've got it here. Now this is just about, oh good, it's just about out. So if it runs out, I've got a spare here. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue, not gobs. And it shows to come over to here. And then this one shows a little bit lower. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down here at the base. And I hate to hide all that pretty, but it does tell me to hide some things. And I think it tells me to go, yep, it tells me it does look good to go over there. So we'll do a little bit of glue here. There we go. We thought the sun was going to be out today, but it was not. As I was coming home from Indy, it was trying so hard. It was getting bright, but it didn't happen. And as I got further north here, it definitely was not out. So I think they're saying now maybe on the weekend. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this is telling me to do a big bow. And this is, I am going to use glue dot because I like glue dots for that. So, and it's showing to put one somewhere about in here. So we'll take the other side out. And there we go. Now we're going to be hiding this. We're going to put the label over it. This big, here we go, where is this? This is going to go here. So it's going to go like that. And then with love, love is going to go there, and our width is going to go here. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up. So we'll get our dimensionals. And of course, now that I have it all here, we'll just put one there. We'll put one there, and we'll put one here. Okay. Okay. So, put that right there. That looks fairly good. Okay, now this one, it shows we can use our glue dots, but once again, I'm just going to use a little bit of glue, unless it runs out on me. I'm just using a little bit, not gobs. Hanging on to the top. We're going to put that here. And now the width, it shows to pop it up. And that I can do. And it talks about cutting a big dimensional. Where's the dimensionals? They're right here in my nose. Here we go. Well, I just happen to have an end here. So we'll use the end. And we're going to put it right there. Take that off. Make sure I put it on correctly. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's start working on this card base. This is where I'm going to do things a little differently. So we'll get this out of the way. Okay. This talks like we are supposed to just cut this. Just lay this right here and it'll be done. Well, I want to do something different. So I want to do a couple layers. So we're going to bring in our trimmer. You guys have seen me trimming and cutting on bases, card bases and envelopes. Now I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to, I could, 4 is a normal layer, but I think I want it a little bit smaller. So we'll cut that off. So, and the other way would be 5 1/4. But let me see, I think it would be 5 1/4, which is there. Let's see what, and one way for me to tell is to get it equal when you don't want to measure. Woohoo, look at that. There we go. So that tells me to come back a smidgen. There we go. See, this is called eyeballing it and not measuring it. Okay, now what I'm going to use is a thick card base. I've already scored it. And so let's go ahead and get a good clean edge on it. And see, this is what I'm looking at doing. I'm going to go like that. But now I would like, I don't want to waste, I want to use this too. So we're going to come in here and it's going to be a smaller. I just want a little bit of this peeking out. So once again, I'm just eyeballing it. Let's see what that looks like, because that'd be 5 1/4. I think I got to go smaller. Well, let's see what we get, because I think this needs to be smaller. Yep, I want it a little bit shorter. See, I want these 3 sides to be fairly equal. So this is easy. And this is just me winging it. I mean, you could measure it. I'm not going to take the time to measure. So, okay, so we are good. Let's get these 2 pieces. We'll get this. This is how I design. Some people take the time to measure and things. Sometimes I do, but not today. Not today. Okay, we're just about done with the card, gang. See, that layer looks good, and that layer, except we need it to... Have you ever put a layer on upside down? I have. Now, I have all this pretty paper. We are going to put this right here. So, I have all of this space I could use. I could run it through the die machine, but instead, I'm going to do some punches. I'm going to use my big 2 3/8 circle punch. Put that right smack in the middle. So I've got that piece for another project. And see, make sure this still comes over it. Yep, you cannot tell. I have a hole. Now this one, I have all of this space I can use. So let's see. I think I will use my hexagon, heartfelt hexagon. I think I would like, we're going to go there. And there. And I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So I have got pieces for later on that I can craft. So now we're going to put this together. See, nobody knows we have these, we have holes in the back. This is how you can, whether you're frugal or you just love this paper and don't want to, and you want to make some additional projects. Nobody knows we have holes. Don't tell anybody. Keep it secret, gang. Okay, so we'll put this guy on. And then we are just about done with, oh, upside, see, I got to make sure it's right side up. I have put it on upside down and had to cut a base and start over. But now, this talks like where we could pop it up. I'm going to put it straight on. I think I will pop it up. So where are my dimensionals? Dimensionals. I'm sure they're here. Here they are. So, bing, bing. We're just going to put some here and there. And that's sticking out, so we're going to do that. So take these backs off. Oops, that guy didn't want to stick. That's okay. So now we're ready. So right there. Like I said, I want to use some of these purple fine shimmer gems. Let's see what colors. I like this dark one, but I want to be able to see it. I think I'm going to put one there. Wonder what this, oh, we have large and small. We'll put that one there. And there's a light color. I don't know, let's put one here. And I'm going to use several of these. Well, I wonder how this, the Moody, oh, that's pretty too. We'll do that one. So that's 4. I want one more. Which color? Light, dark. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I want to put it right here with. So I want it noticeable. So I'm going to use the dark. There we go. Lovely. So gang, here is an alternative card. It's their design, but with a little bit of creative cutting, I have some pieces that I will do some more designing and I'll do some more projects. So I've got some more that I can do that for. So here is our project for tonight. And where did I put those others? Oh, the others. I guess this was another alternative just because I went with a different sentiment rather than Happy Valentine's Day. So like I said, gang, this is the, let me get it over here. This is the lovely Lavender January 2024 paper pumpkin kit. I said refills are available. So what that means is all the paper goods and adhesives are. The stamps are not. You don't get the stamps, but you get everything else. And here I used my own alternative stamp. So anyway, so gang, I will be back next Monday, which is February 5th. And like I said, the next class is February 13th. So it is coming up. So if you're interested, I need to go make sure on my website I've got my calendar up to date. But this is where you get a hold of me, craftingwithsusie.stampinup.net. And if you're interested in purchasing anything, here's the host code. Give me a holler if you got any questions here. We'll put some more of this pretty paper. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous. So, hey, thanks so much, gang. It was good seeing you. And chat with you next week. Toodles. Bye-bye.